What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 73. Before I fully get started, Dragon Ball vs. Yu Yu Hakusho final episode will be tomorrow. I totally forgot about Dragon Ball Super today, and I want the Yu Yu Hakusho vs. Dragon Ball to go up on its own, like by itself, and just let it breathe. I can upload more than one video a day, but these videos are actually doing pretty well for themselves as far as just discussion videos go. Like, they're getting like, first one has like 80 views, second one has like 50, 60. Not fantastic, not even triple digits, but still, for my standard, that's pretty good for a discussion video. So I just wanted to let it breathe and have its own day, and that would have been today, but I totally forgot about Dragon Ball Super for some reason. So yeah, that'll go up tomorrow. Well, it's the start of the new year, and we are back to Dragon Ball Super filler after that mini hit two-parter arc thing that we had, which was really good. Now we're back to filler, and honestly, this is not one of the more interesting episodes. It's kind of a dud to start the year. I mean, not that that really matters, it didn't need to prove itself. I mean, that's just where the schedule fell. But yeah, first episode of the year, kind of a dud. A little disappointed because most Dragon Ball Super filler episodes are at least funnier than this episode was. There were some decent jokes here and there. I like seeing Videl fucking totally stand up that dude. Like, yeah, fuck you. Don't let the sweater and tie fool you. There's nothing you're giving me that Gohan can't give me. Take that in any context you like for the dirty motherfuckers out there. But, no, and there's other scenes. Like, Jocko at the beginning was really funny. I like the setting with the little spaceship ramen shop. I thought that was really cool. It kind of felt, like, warm and atmospheric for just, like, half a second. That was kind of weird, but it was kind of a cool little scene. And then the thing breaks free, and he's like, would you be cool if I told them that you forced me to eat ramen against my will while this happened? Like, that was a great line. That was hilarious. Sadly, though, that's the beginning of the episode before we even get the title card, and the rest of the episode, well, there are some good scenes, like the Videl standing that guy up, and a couple of other funny moments. It's cool to see Gohan, get carried away with the great Saiyaman persona. That's fun. Even the scene at the bank was cool, seeing Krillin outclass these guys, and Gohan come in and do his thing. That's another fun scene. But the episode just felt slow, and there weren't a lot of good jokes. It was kind of boring. It's all set up for the next episode, set up for the climax next week, and that's fine, but yeah, I'm surprised at the two-parter, first of all, but the next episode looks like it could be pretty cool action-wise. We'll just have to wait and see. And it could have to do with Gohan character development, like prompting him to train more. Who knows? So we'll just have to wait and see next week, but as a setup episode, it honestly could have been more interesting, could have been funnier. The douchebag movie star could have been more of a douchebag or just more charismatic. The pop idol chick could have been cooler. I thought it'd been cool if the pop idol chick was actually the pop idol from this. I don't know why she would still be, like, young, because obviously Tights is a lot older, but some Dragon Ball characters, I mean, Chaozu, like Chaozu, like, it's like some Dragon Ball characters just don't age over the years, so that would have been a neat cameo if they had pulled the pop idol from Jocko the Galactic Patrolman, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Not really a criticism, just sort of an observation, sort of a missed opportunity by the writers, but not a big deal at all, total fucking aside. What about the technical aspects this week? Well, the pacing was a bit slow, so that's kind of a negative. The animation wasn't that impressive, so that's kind of a negative. I'm glad the animation wasn't that impressive, because that means they can focus more of their efforts on the future universe survival arc, so that's good, or maybe some stuff coming up in this, these next couple filler episodes we're going to be getting. Because, yeah, the universe survival arc doesn't start until, like, I think 77 or something, or that's what people are saying it's going to start on if you do, like, the math with the weeks coming up, so yeah, we still have a few more filler episodes. It's probably the longest, no, it is the longest stretch of filler we've had in Super, but hopefully that means they're getting their shit together really good for the next arc, so it can look at least as good as the Future Trunks arc did. Maybe even better, but I'm not going to hold my breath for that, because their schedule is fucking hellish, and it's a miracle the Future Trunks arc even looked as good as it did, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but hopefully it looks as good as the Future Trunks arc. But yeah, there's really nothing else worth mentioning. Maybe there's a couple other decent gags in the episode, like the trailer for the movie is kind of funny because it's like, oh, you have this pop star and you have like this movie star dude. He's like standing on the rocks all epic and shit. And then you got Mr. Satan. Is pretty much the biggest corporate shill you could imagine of a movie trailer. So that's kind of decent. But yeah, just not an interesting episode. A little boring. Not enough gags to make it interesting. That kind of fucking contributed to the slow pacing. And there were some funny jokes here and there. Fun to see Gohan be Great Saiyaman. Cool to see Videl stand up to that guy. Not really stand up to him, but like fucking like just say basically fuck you to him and turn around on him. And seeing Jocko at the beginning was funny, but doesn't save the episode from being like a 6.5, just sort of a mediocre episode of Dragon Ball Super. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to mention before I wrap up. Oh, another funny joke. When the movie star guy tries to get on Mr. Satan's good side, and he fucking, he pulls out the Mr. Satan autobiography. That was really funny. That whole scene, I like that he has an autobiography that's called, like, Man's Manliness, some bullshit. Oh, the new ending credits song was cool, too. I mean, the song, I'd have to listen to the song again to see if I really like it, but I liked the visuals. I liked how they drew it like a old school manga color page. Like, not all the colors are accurate exactly. They draw with that little bit more of a faded look. It looked really cool. Like, it was clearly digitally drawn, but they did a good job making it kind of mimic what an old Toriyama color page looks like, with minimal color, color that doesn't match the color scheme of the characters, stuff like that. So that was actually, I liked the detail and the art in the new ending credits too. That, of course, doesn't really have anything to do with the episode itself, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Not outright awful or anything. That's why it's getting like a 6.5. It's still a passing episode, but yeah, not that good. You know, just not that good of an episode of Dragon Ball Super. But it was set up for next week, so if next week has pretty good payoff, that's cool. Because with the Goku hit episode, there was a lot of build up to that too, before Goku died at the end of the episode. And it was definitely handled better, but I think that's just because Goku's a more interesting, or maybe not even a more interesting character, but just a more... he's a character who lends himself more to comedy, I should say. That's a better way to word that. So yeah, Goku can be funnier, Vegeta can be funnier. Gohan's a good, well-developed character, but he doesn't lend himself to gags and comedy as much, except for the Great Saiyaman stuff, which, like I said, was pretty good. So that's really all I have to say. 6.5. But what did you guys think of this episode of Dragon Ball Super? You guys can go down and tell me in the comments section below. You can follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. Give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. And don't forget to click that little bell to get notifications of when my videos go up. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.